A 2.5-liter Triumph Rocket 3 Storm RGT motorbike piston was given away to guests at the premiere event in Cannes, France in 2025. With a diameter of almost 4.25 inches and a weight of 1 pound, the enormous piece of aluminum has ample space on its face for different inscriptions and logos. Fortunately, 20 years ago, I was also present for the launch of the first rocket I, during which we received a piston as well. I now own an almost matching set. Triumph opted to add 164 cubic centimeters to the original rocket I engine from 2004 in order to increase its displacement to 2450 8C in 2019. This decision was made after it became clear that the engine's 2294C displacement wasn't enough. The Rocket Storm models from 2025 will still have that same displacement. Nevertheless, the inline 3-cylinder stated output was increased to 180 horsepower and 166 lb-ft of torque by Triumph software programmers through digital manipulation of an extra 15 horsepower and 3 lb-ft of torque. And just in time, too, since the previous year's models 165 horsepower and 163 lb-ft of torque were starting to sag. But more is, after all, usually preferable. That is, at least in the instance of the Rocket 3. More has always been the defining characteristic of the bike. More wheelbase, more rubber, more capacity, more power, more weight, and more size. However, the motorcycle's profile is proportionately lovely, especially in the new dark color schemes of the 2025 models. From its 240/50R16 back tire to its 150/80R17 front tire, and from its 4.76-gallon fuel tank to its 3-1-3 exhaust. The way the 2025 Rocket 3 Storm conducts itself as a motorcycle is even more impressive. The 700-pound wet weight and 66-inch wheelbase of the Storm don't appear as intimidating when it's moving. Triumph believes the hefty crankshaft can be positioned as low as feasible because of the dry sump engine and consequent absence of an oil pan under the massive machine. They are undoubtedly correct in that the Rocket 3 Storm accelerates from left to right lean angles with greater skill than its specs sheet would suggest, even though flickable isn't the best way to describe it. Although the bike's large bars give the necessary force to bring the Storm to the edge of the 240 back tire, an inch of unaltered rubber is still present on both sides of the 150 front tire, even after scraping pegs and running out of turning room.